Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming to Curious Comedy Showdown. By that same style of excitement and round of applause, how many people have been to a live improv comedy show before? Nice. By that same style of applause and excitement, how many people have never been to an improv comedy show before? As Craig McCarthy would say, I am jealous of your ignorance. I'm very excited because what you're going to see is a live, spontaneous comedy show created right before your eyes based on your suggestions. So suggestions, we need those to happen when we ask you. If we ask you for a suggestion, if nothing happens, we sit in stunned silence like that. And it's really awkward for everybody. Yeah. Especially the crickets that are just hanging out wondering, why are we here? So please, when we ask you for something, shout something out. For example, my name is Nick. On the count of 3, what is your name? 1, 2, 3. I heard Sarah, Dale, Blake, and Woo! Nice. The person that's parents that named him Woo! Obviously, we're hippies. Great. So, if I ask you, what's your favorite color? Mine is blue. 1, 2, 3. What is yours? Yellow. Yellow, great. Ham shoes, awesome. Great. So nice. You're my favorite book. I got a lot of them, but I'm going to ask you, let's do movie first. Back to the Future 2. 1, 2, 3. Minotaurs. I'm pretty sure that's a movie. Great. Nice. Your favorite book. 1, 2, 3.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Nice. We have a literate crowd. Great. So, very excited to have you here tonight. We're going to welcome our cast. You got to go nuts when they come out. So this is like on a scale of 1 to 5. This is like, very dull roar. This is like, 2, that's very exciting. You saw someone make a really good golf putt. 3 is more exciting than that. You saw someone make a really good mini golf putt. And then 4 and 5 are nuts, and by 5 you should just be howling and going crazy. So we're going to start at a 1 as we bring them out. Right? We're going to bring them in now where it says 2. All right. And then it's a 3. More and more noise. More noise. It's a 4. And we're going to use that same scale of 1 to 5 later this evening. And right now we're going to warm up our players since you clearly seem to be warmed up. We want to thank 2 more people. Let's welcome Knute on the keys over there. And so much support up in the booth is Dan Humke over there. Yeah! Thank you so much. Right now we're going to warm up with our first game called Tag Team Song. So we're going to use this microphone and that keyboard right there. So Tag Team Song works like this. We're going to get a suggestion from you, the audience. Whoa, double microphone. A song that you might not normally hear about, or something you might not normally hear a song about. And one of them will be singing. But at any point, someone can tag them out and continue singing right where they left off. Mid-word, mid-syllable, mid-attitude, mid-sass. And they will continue that song. So what is something you don't normally hear a love song about? Toenails. They hear toenails? Toenails, great. So toenails is our suggestion, and it doesn't need to be about toenails. This might be a metaphor, and toenails might be the metaphor. We'll find out. But we will hear this tag team song. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one's going out to the ladies. So fellas, listen close. Baby, when I see you in those sandals, ooh, it takes me on a trip.
for creating the phrase footful landing. Very nice. So everyone can grab a seat except for Emily and Hayley and Ethan. Yeah, you can give a round of applause for Emily and Hayley. This will be the game of forward reverse. So for those of you that have not ever seen this game before, or played this game before, how this works, they're going to be doing a scene inspired by your suggestion, and at any point, much like a live version of TiVo, hashtag dated reference, I can say reverse, and they must do that scene backward. Then if I say forward, they must continue the scene forward, and reverse, and forward, and reverse, and any other live remote style functions that I might have at my will. Cool. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you? Say yes.
Yes.
Great. Awesome. So let's get a suggestion to start this scene. What's an activity you do with your family on the weekends from this area over here? So, fight with your family. We should talk later. Great. So fighting with your family is the inspiration for this game of forward reverse, which we will see. Count it down with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Family fight night, family fight night. Dude, you just ran through my punching bag.
Reverse.
You just ran through my punching bag.
Family fight night, family fight night,
Forward.
family fight night, family fight night.
Reverse.
Family fight night, family fight night, family fight night, family
Reverse.
fight night, family fight night, family fight
Forward.
night, family fight night, family fight night.
Dude, you just ran through my punching bag.
Reverse.
Family.
Wait.
Dude, you just ran through my punching bag.
Forward. Dude, you just ran.
Oh. What's my line? Dude, you just ran through my punching bag.
Fuck your bag. I've been training to beat you all week, Ma. Yeah. No, I got a persona too. I am the Lucha Gigante.
Reverse.
I am the Lucha Gigante. I got a new persona,
Forward.
Mom. I got a new persona, Mom. It's the Lucha Gigante.
Reverse.
I am the Lucha Gigante.
Forward.
I'm the Lucha Gigante.
Oh yeah, well you should see my new chainmail cape.
Reverse.
Oh yeah, you should see my new chainmail cape.
I got a new persona, the Lucha Gigante. I don't care about your stupid boxing bag. I've been training.
Man, you just ran through my punch.
Family fight night, family fight night, family fight night, family fight night,
Oh man, you just ran through my punching bag.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Reverse.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Forward.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Reverse.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Forward.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Reverse.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Forward.
I don't care about your boxing bag.
Oh man, you just ran through my punching bag.
Didn't see. We'll just stop right there. Emily's gonna be in the next scene. But in the meantime, let's just score these two on that same scale of 1 to 5. 1 being like, yeah, I believe you said this would be made up and I don't want to leave the room. 5 being like, holy crap, they made that up. I definitely don't want to leave the room, and I'm gonna email and text or Facebook or whatever y'all do nowadays, and tell everyone to join me in this room right now. So on that scale, was that a 1, or 2, or 3, or 4? Great, let's get 1 point too. 1 point to Emily. All right, nice. And let's now bring Bill and Ben and Emily to the stage. For the game of ABC Shakespeare. So how this game works is they're going to be doing a scene inspired by your suggestion, which, by the way, if it's not funny, it's your fault. But how this game works is they need to start each next line of the scene with a different letter of the alphabet. So if one line starts with, alas, I am here to see you, the next line might be, behold, I'm glad to see you as well, and so on and so forth. Does that make sense? Yes. Good, yes. Awesome. So in addition to the letter of the alphabet, let's get the title of a Shakespearean play that has never been written. Or maybe just give me a word that makes you happy to say.
Macbeth in my backyard.
I heard Shrew and Macbeth in my backyard.
The Scottish play!
The Scottish play, which is very bad luck to say. So let's combine those two with Shrew in my backyard. So we'll see the Shakespearean play that not many people know about of Shrew in my backyard.
What letter are we going to start with?
Yeah, let's get a letter of the alphabet. What does your name start with? K. This will start and end with K. So when they actually make it through the entire alphabet and end their last line starting with K, much like their first line started with K, you need to erupt into uproarious applause because this is very hard to do. So let's practice that right now. Let's practice erupting. Nice, very good. Nice. So this will start with K, and this is the Shrew in my backyard, the Shakespearean play. And we'll count it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Killeth the shrew that destroys my garden.
Lorelei, I fear I've lost the shrew.
Macbeth. Say not so.
Nay, but if the shrew were of mine heart, I would slay it.
Oh, Macbeth, you speaketh with such fine words.
Perchance we may kill the shrew together, lady.
Quilt it and have it be written for many years. It is so.
Rightio. I have in my pocket a shrew trap right here.
Shrew trap?
This shrew trap is most diabolical. And some would say, though cheap, quite economical. Under this trap, the shrew will emerge. And once he has done, from his soul, his body will purge.
Ah, vile trick on the critter it is.
When the shrew doth crawl away, it shall be the break of day. Examine that creature over in the yard.
You see with thine eyes what I. It is but a shrew.
Zebras doth disguise themselves with stripes, but I disguise myself with baby wipes.
Where did he go?
Before our eyes, I do believe the shrew beneath these wipes heeds. Curses upon thee, vile human! Now you shall prepare me with some cumin. Dine on your flesh, you ask of us?
Eat of cumin?
Forgive me. I thought this was a foodie city. Never did I know your palate was quite, well, shitty. Go not farther. The trap behind you is laid. My shrew, my friend.
Halt! You opposeth our plan?
I cannot kill a shrew that is articulate and has human-like intelligence. Just as one would dare to kill a noble cow. I shall not step in this trappeth now.
Kill it!
Truly, that was an epic tale. So on that scale, you will judge. Was that a 1, or a 2, or a 3? Fuck it, let's just skip to 5. And -1 point from Ben for not knowing how to spell. classic pattern joke. 185 blanks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks in here, and 185 blanks say the punchline. So you will be providing the blanks, and they will be providing the punchline. So what is your favorite noun? I'm going to go with kitten because that's more adorable.
Can we get a microphone, Nick?
Oh, let's get a microphone. Yeah, we're gonna. So this is basically like a stand-up comedy. They're not only brilliant improvisers, they're brilliant stand-up comics as well. So they're gonna be approaching the mic and telling these 185 jokes. Their first suggestion is kitten, as though kittens walk into a bar.
185 kittens walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve kittens here, and they say, please, we won't litter, we swear.
185 kittens walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve kittens in here. And the kittens say, well, scratch this place off the list.
185 kittens walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve kittens here. Kittens say, oh, just perfect!
185 kittens walk into a bar. Bartender says, oh, we don't serve kittens here. And the 185 kittens say,
185 kittens walk into a bar. Bartender says, we do not serve kittens here. The kittens say, why? And the bartender says, because you have to spay and neuter your pets.
Are we gonna just pause right there? Yeah, mine is good point from Ben. So let's get another, stay right there. Let's get another noun from this area over here. Trampoline, great. So trampoline, Ben, you got the first joke.
Right. 185 trampolines walk into a bar. The bartender says, can't come in here. The trampolines say, why? The bartender says, because we are helicopter parents and we do not appreciate trampolines.
185 trampolines walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve your kind here. Trampolines say, we got past your bouncer.
Okay, great. Let's get another noun from this area over here. Your favorite noun? Wicked witch. Okay, great. Wicked witch.
185 wicked witches walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve wicked witches in here. And then he turned into a Knute!
185 wicked witches walk into the bar. Bartender says, oh, we don't serve wicked witches in here. And the wicked say, but come on, can't you give us something on the house? Wicked witches walk into the bar. Bartender says, we don't serve wicked witches. Wicked witches all say, oh man, I hate going out on the east side.
185 evil witches walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve your kind here. And they said, oh, we just wanted to get smashed by a mouse.
All right, come on, let's go.
185 wicked witches go to a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve wicked witches here. The witches are like, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's just call it a night. There's no place like home anyway.
185 wicked witches walked into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve wicked witches in here. So the wicked witches got on their brooms and swept out of the place.
Yeah. All right, a little pause right there. Yeah, very nice. Let's get one more suggestion. We might have time for one, maybe two. Pickle. I heard pickle and yo-yo. We'll do pickle, then yo-yo, pickle. Begin, pickle.
185 pickles walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve pickles here. And the 185 pickles start to brine. 185 pickles walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve pickles here. Pickles say, this is jarring.
185 pickles walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, wait a second. I thought we had pickles in the back room.
185 pickles walk into a bar. Partner says, you can't come in here. And the pickles go, oh, kimchi. Can't come in, please.
I'll take it.
185 pickles walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, are you gherkin my chain?
We're going to move on to yo-yo. Yo-yo it is.
185 yo-yos walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, how was your day? And the yo-yos say, up and down.
185 yo-yos walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve yo-yos. Well, actually, we do serve yo-yos. No, we don't serve yo-yos. Yeah, we do serve yo-yos.
Yo-yos walk into a bar. Bartender newspaper says, yeah, you can come. No, actually, no, you can't. They say, oh, quit stringing us along.
Let's take a 185. Do it for And we're going to give 2, yes, count them, 2 extra points to Bill for crushing that. Yeah. And some of our players can take a seat, but can we have Ben and Hayley and Emily stay on stage? Give it up for Ben, Hayley, and Emily. They're now going to play the game of Tony winning moment. So you've all seen musicals. We're just going to assume that's true. And you've watched the Tony Awards. So this is going to be a mini musical, and you're going to see each member of this musical's Tony winning moment, the musical that won them that award. But in order for them to achieve this musical and this Tony winning moment, we need a suggestion for the title of a mini musical.
Trash.
Lassie, come home.
I heard trash, and I also heard...
Lassie, come home.
We'll go with Trash, Come Home. So you will see the mini musical of Trash, Come Home. At any point, I can say their name and Tony winning moment. And this is the musical Trash, Come Home. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It breaks my heart that you have to throw away all my old newspapers, Sally.
They're 5 years old, Grandmother. They have to go. At least we're recycling. It's what the young people do.
They're my history. They're all I have left.
Ooh, yeah. And Tony winning moment, they're all I have left.
When I was a young girl, I didn't know how to read. But then I learned, and I learned so much. Now I'm 104. Nobody visits me. So all I have are my stacks of papers, keeping me company. They keep me warm. I'm so old, and I'm so alone. And you have to take that from me.
But Grandmother, it's not that they're gone forever. They're all archived online. You're never too old to learn how to use the internet.
Oh, even that word hurts me.
It's a beautiful word, Grandma, and everything's just at your fingertips.
Tony winning moment from Emily, yes. Everything's at your fingertips.
Click, click. You just write your name here. Enter, enter. There's a whole world that's so near to your face. It's on the screen. Do you see these papers? Do you see what I mean? Every single newspaper of yours is on the internet. Oh, you can Google if there was never something you had before. You can see kittens dressed up in costumes or dogs riding on the back of big boars. And there's so many great things on the internet. You could be a Reddit sensation, I bet, on the internet.
Oh, my hearing aid.
Hello. I didn't know you had company.
Yes, Roger. This is my granddaughter.
I noticed that your door was open and I thought it was time. Grandpa, who is this?
Oh, this is your new grandpa.
I thought I recognized you.
I wrote about you this in all kinds of letters.
I don't receive paper anymore. I'm on the internet, Grandma. so these pills are only gonna last for a couple more minutes.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that? Hayley, that's your totally winning moment.
I don't got enough time. Don't got enough time. I'm counting down the minutes as we speak. I don't got enough time.
Don't got enough time. Don't got enough time.
Only a little time to have sex. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, now it's done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's done. Don't got enough time.
Don't got enough time.
Next time.
Don't got enough time.
But a better time when I got more time.
Yeah, give it up one more time for the winning moment. That was so delightfully disturbing. So, on that same scale we discussed before, was it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And I'm gonna give an extra point to Bill for initiating the don't have enough time backup singer. You were there too, Ethan, but it was initiated by Bill, so very nice. Could we please get Bill and Ethan to the stage? Yeah, give it up for Bill and Ethan. There we go. And one of these two people has been accused of a crime, which we're just gonna say Bill, since he's been crushing it tonight. We're just gonna send him out of the room.
Fine!
Everybody say bye, Bill, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And Bill is now safely ensconced in our beautiful soundproof Portland. And we're going to get some suggestions for him. So he has been accused of a crime, but not a crime that is actually a crime. A crime that is like a regular mundane type of activity. From this area right over here. Mopping. Oh, no. So he's been accused of mopping, but not mopping with a broom. Mopping with what? A what?
Shovel.
Mopping with a shovel. So because Bill's really good at this game, we're gonna make that the first thing.
Okay.
He's been accused of mopping with a shovel.
Okay.
Great. But he's not mopping with a shovel in the normal place you mop with a shovel. He's mopping with a shovel where? From this group right here.
Cathedral?
At a cathedral. Great. So he's mopping with a shovel at a cathedral. And what are your initials? HM. Could we get a celebrity that has the initials HM? From like 17 people all at once. Yeah. He's mopping with a shovel at a cathedral with Hannah Montana. And we have time, so we're gonna say he's wearing a special outfit of some kind. So he's wearing a spacesuit. Awesome. So to recap, when
Can I say it so I remember it?
Yes.
Mopping with a shovel at a cathedral with Hannah Montana.
Yep, his accomplice.
Yeah, Hannah Montana in a spacesuit.
In a spacesuit. Yeah, that's it. That's all you have to do. So what's going to happen in a little bit, Bill is going to come back into this room, and it is up to Ethan, through only using bad puns and innuendo, to get him to guess these things. Now, of course, at any point, we can have the help of the rest of the Curious Comedy players over there. Give it up for the Curious Comedy players. So through their help, they might storm in every once in a while to help Ethan out, but I feel like Ethan has this. So, but right now, we're going to welcome Bill back into the room. Let's shout, "Hey, Bill, get back in here." 1, 2, 3. Hey, Bill, get back in here.
It took you long enough to put my hands behind my back.
Thank you, deputies.
Thanks, Chief. We'll be back behind the glass. Show us how it's done.
Yeah, watch the pros right here. Let me cuff you there.
So they brought in the big guns for this one, huh?
Well, yeah, guess it's your big day. Listen, want to get to lunch. Record, just confess right now, all right? Make this easy. Come on, what'd you do?
Officers, is it a crime to make freshly squeezed orange juice while wearing Crocs with Sir Patrick Stewart?
Brief pause here. I want to let you know, if you're there, he's way off base. You can kind of boo him a little bit. That sounds like this. But if for some reason he gets very close, we'll give him some encouragement, which sounds like this. And if he absolutely nails it and a spot on, it sounds like this. Nice, we'll keep going.
You are just a disgusting vile creature, you know that?
Oh, you use your mouth for such awful things, Chief.
You know, I became a cop because I like to clean up crime.
Do you?
Yeah, the worst criminals of all, they make me sick and just puke all over the ground, and then I need a device to clean it up.
Like a mop?
Yeah, a tool you're familiar with, but unfortunately, you were doing that with the wrong tool.
I was mopping without a mop? Why would anyone ever do that?
I don't know!
That sounds disgusting. But a mop is meant for liquids on the floor.
But if you don't confess to how you were mopping or what you were mopping with real quick, then you're just digging yourself a deeper hole.
Well, why would how could you mop? I mean, literally, it's in the word mopping. You have to use a mop to mop. I mean, how would anybody mop with a shovel?
It was breathtaking, but if it weren't for the CCTV we caught you on, we would never have believed it.
CCTV? They're watching me in China? Oh, you meant closed caption. Got it.
Closed circuit, next time. Listen, buddy.
Close enough.
Look, I'm not a religious person.
Why are you touching my shoulder?
Because I'm putting pressure on you, you sick bastard. Look, I'm not a religious person, but you had to pick a sanctimonious space to commit your crime in. I mean, what kind of vile creature are you?
No one was using the Vatican at the time.
I called the Pope, he's fine. No! Just your ordinary Canterbury bishop up the street.
Oh, a cathedral.
What? You know how old that thing is?
Oh, very old.
Oh, gotta knock at the door.
Is this my croissant?
We are going to lawyer through Disney.
Thank you.
Now be quiet and just put this wig on. They'll never know it was you. Stay quiet.
I'm sure they'll have a hunch.
Now listen, I know you're a bad person. You're a horrible person. You make me sick. I need a mop to clean up my sickness from you. But look, I know you didn't do this alone. You need help. You need someone who's brave and transformative and someone who's grown up real fast in front of the whole public eye. Someone who really can take a lot of attention and divert suspicions.
Is it someone who is an actual cannibal?
No! Maybe this is your croissant.
Hey, boss. I'm just wondering if I can leave a little early. Just gonna have a girls' night out.
Yeah, listen, I know you and your teen friends are all going to that show later tonight. Yeah, take off. You're good to go. Yeah, okay. Gosh, you get so excited.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I didn't realize there was something going on in here. I feel like a real twerk.
Oh.
Listen,
I bet you get a lot of kilometers out of that one. Or should I use the English unit?
Listen, I really want to get to my vacation, all right? I'm going to Bozeman and Glacier and everything.
No, I've got it.
Okay. Tell us who your accomplice is, you big rotten bastard.
All right. I was mopping the floor of a cathedral, let's call it Notre Dame Cathedral, with a shovel with Miley Cyrus.
Oh!
AKA Hannah Montana.
Hey, let me guess. You think that's it?
Never it.
No!
No, you still have the Klieg lights on me.
Yeah, no. We're going to keep the focus on you one more time and still playing because it turns out you've committed a very serious crime. You've stolen from the federal government.
Oh, have I?
You stole from NASA. You know how mad NASA gets when you steal their stuff?
Well, they're scientists. They're very angry but precise about it.
Why couldn't you just gone to like H&M or Forever 21? They got great deals there and it's much more flexible.
Where else am I going to get a space suit? Do you know a space suit from H&M would break up upon re-entry? It would break up upon launch.
Just stay out of fucking space with Hannah Montana, okay?
Fine, I promise not to in the future. Mop using a shovel at Notre Dame Cathedral with Miley Cyrus and or Hannah Montana while wearing a spacesuit.
Oh my God. Okay, so on that scale of 1 to 5, was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? And I'm gonna go ahead and award an extra point to both Bill and Ethan because that was amazing. And that actually is the last game we have for our first act. So we'll gather all the players to the field one more time. A couple things to let you know about. We here at Curious Comedy have things going on almost every single night of the week. Definitely every Thursday through Sunday. This Sunday is part of the Stumptown Improv Festival. So you can see North Coast, and they are a long-form narrative, like storytelling improv group that also does rap at the same time. Sounds crazy because it is. Also, Oregon Children's Theater's group Impulse is going to be joining North Coast in that show on Sunday. So that's here at 8 o'clock this Sunday. Also, yeah. If you're thinking this looks like fun, it's because it is. And you too could do this thing. If you think you'd be awesome at it, or want to be awesome at it, talk to Cameron over there and sign up for a free Intro to Improv workshop and figure out if this is something that is awesome for you, because it's awesome for pretty much all of us. One last thing before we head out. If you like us on Facebook, so everyone, you can pull out your pocket computer, sometimes called your phone, and you can like us on Facebook. If you do that, you will win 2, count them 2, free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show.
One person will win.
One person who likes 2 tickets. So that means you can bring a friend if you have a friend.
And if you don't, make one on Facebook.
There you go. That was good. So now we're going to find out who the winner is of the first act. Start a drum roll with me, please. You can do it on your knees or on the table. And the winner of the first act of Curious Comedy Showdown is...
Super friends, welcome back to Curious Comedy Showdown. Good news, if your name is Laura, you just won 2 free tickets to any Curious Comedy main stage show. Wow. All right, turn that around, make a whole bunch of good noise for your Curious Comedy player.
All right, how was your intermission? Y'all have a good time? Nice. All right. So we're going to welcome back our first place winner of the first act. Give it up for Bill. And you make some noise for the second and third place as well. You were right to make less noise for them. They didn't earn it. So what's going to happen in this next act is we're going to play a game called Director's Cut. So these 3 actors and directors are going to be directing and creating films right before your very eyes. They're going to reach out to you for some suggestions right now. But before they do, I want to let you know there's another show coming up right after this called Dynamite PDX. It is an amazing show. We've got some of the top improvisers in Portland, nay, in these United States of America. Yes. Because it happens to be the weekend of Stumptown Improv Festival. So not only do we have some amazing local house teams, including Battle Axe, who I know a little bit about because I'm on that team. But we also have teams like our very good friends from LA, Linoleum City, and a couple other amazing teams. Can we get one more sting from Dan Humke in the booth? Snortum I have a feeling is going to make an appearance at some point in this next half. So let's get some suggestions from our directors.
All right. I'm assuming like everyone here went to school at some point. So like if you were in middle school or high school, you knew that one kid in your class who was kind of a delinquent and did things to annoy the principals, or maybe committed small crimes. What did they do?
They hid the American flag up in the ceiling tiles.
They hid the American flag in the ceiling tiles.
The flag was gone, and the class was pandemonium.
They hid the American flag in the ceiling tiles. Love that. Okay? And what is the name of a suburb that you may have lived in?
Paradox.
Paradox?
Rancho Cucamonga.
What?
I've been there.
Rancho Cucamonga? In California. Okay. Where is Paradox?
It's in Virginia.
Where is it close to?
It's like 40 minutes out of Roanoke.
Okay, so we'll go with Paradox, Virginia. Rancho Cucamonga is going to come up, though. So thank you.
I would love to know what is a sport that would maybe be featured on like ESPN 4, ESPN
Trap sheet, call in.
Like when it's like the disc and oh, okay. Oh, interesting, interesting. And what is like your kind of weird uncle's name?
Marshall.
Marshall. I'm gonna go Marshall Link here. I need 2 things of inspiration. First, I need the theme of a dance or a party that you've been to.
Masquerade.
Masquerade. I will go masquerade. And then I need a state.
Nebraska.
Alabama.
Montana.
Texas.
Alabama. I will go with Alabama.
All right, so our directors have their suggestions. They're now going to tell you the genre or style of movie they'll be directing and the title of the movie they'll be directing.
My movie is going to be a true crime documentary, Making of an American Flag Thief.
My movie is going to be oh my gosh, a sports underdog sports film. There we go. I can see underdog sports film called Marshall Traps the Gold. I'm going to be doing a high school musical, but it's going to follow the secret pop star life of Brianna, Alabama.
And we'll start with Bill's movie, and you can count it down with me to start this film from 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. We open with a witness to the crime, or at least the witness the principal believed. So what happened? So where was the flag?
Oh, I mean, it's always right there in the front of the classroom, right next
So
to
the
the
flag
door.
was supposed to be right here.
You walk right in, and it's there every morning. I mean, you never notice it, but it's definitely there.
Okay. So what on that day? What happened to it?
Well, we all came into the room, and everyone started.
And we cut to the reenactment of this.
Stop!
Everyone's coming in.
Stop throwing shit at me! Stop throwing shit at me! Hey, guys, I would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stop throwing.
Shh. Let's do it. Okay, take off your hat, Stu.
Where's the
No
flag?
hats.
Okay, I'll take up my hat.
Guys, where's the flag?
He's got another hat on his head.
That's so disrespectful, but I love it. Oh my
Let me close up on Stu with a spot shadow. Stu, recent transfer from Rancho Cucamonga. Back to normal lighting.
Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, let's get this over with so we can get on to more important things.
Where's the banner upon which we are supposed to pledge our fealty?
Our nation is gone.
Oh no, this really shakes things up.
Cut back to interview with the teacher. So then, you couldn't pledge allegiance to that flag because it was no longer there.
No, I fought in 3 wars, and I am not gonna just pledge allegiance to a picture of one on the computer, which one of the students offered up. I shut that laptop right off. We're gonna pray and honor a fabric flag woven by American-hearted people, or we're just gonna sit down all day and wait for another flag to show up.
Cut to interview with Stu. Hey, so Stu, when he came in for the interview, he was rebellious. He turned his seat backward. So, what punishment did they give you, Stu?
I don't know, I don't really pay much attention to like punishments or like people.
But they suspended you, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean like I've been suspended before. Big whoop, big deal, big whoop.
Did you do it?
I took the suspension, sure.
Did you hide the flag?
You want to confess right now?
I have a feeling you didn't do it. And I have a feeling you're covering for somebody.
Oh, really?
Why don't you tell me in your words what happened that day?
I was standing there flag in all its glory.
Reenactment.
And then in walks a teacher. He starts staring at the flag, and then he starts shaking his fist at the flag, like real loud and big.
Now let's see that again in slow motion. Him shaking his fist at the flag. Let's get a close-up of his teacher shaking his fist at the flag.
And then, as he starts shaking his fist at the flag, it turns into a weird, like, puppet show. And he pulls out sock puppets from his back pockets.
And we cut to a slow-motion puppet show while Stu narrates the action. Let's focus on him.
And one of the puppets
Get downstage.
One of the puppets is all, hey, I don't want to be a teacher. I thought I was a hero. And then after that, the other puppet was obviously like that puppet's mom. And the other puppet was like, you're not a hero. You can't even make your own lunch. And then both puppets started crying. And after that, he used both his puppet hands to take the flag away. And then just before he left, he pointed one of his sock puppet hands at me. His mom sock puppet hand. And said, whatever you do, don't tell. And I never did.
Scene!
Our story begins in an abandoned Sears parking lot, where rough and tumble trap shooting team is rehearsing in the only place they got.
Pull.
Sure got that Mountain Dew can.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not regulation.
Yeah, nothing we have is regulation.
Guys, just because we can't afford regulation doesn't mean we're not, gonna be great.
What are you talking about, Tammy? Of course it does.
Dude, pull! He said pull, dude, pull.
Oh, fuck.
The S drops from the building. Now it's just ears. Let's make it ours.
No.
Nice. Wait, you know what my ears hear? My ears hear the sounds of a champion being born.
My ears hear police sirens because we just definitely been shooting guns in this parking lot for a while.
My ears hear us running away.
All right, fine, but my point remains the same.
They run away, and we cut to a bar across town, also formerly a Sears. I forgot to mention that this is Omaha, Nebraska.
Hey, take a
This
seat
is
on
a
one of the...
spacious bar.
Yeah, take a seat on one of the refrigerators or,
Ooh. I'll have a Craftsman special.
right up.
In the corner of the bar, we see the man sitting, a picture of the man sitting in a chair. It's dusty, but he's wearing a gold chain with a gold medal on it in the photo.
Why have we still got that thing up?
I like to remember the good times.
Is that real gold foil on there?
Sure was. It's mostly nickel. They played it with gold.
In runs half of the trap shooting team.
Whoa! Hey! This is no longer a Sears.
Yeah, we got no money for you to rob us up, so...
We just came from a Sears. A different Sears. It's an Ears now.
We went robbing it. We're not robbers. We're high school kids. We're trap shooters.
Oh, they're just high schoolers with guns in a bar. It's okay.
This is Nebraska. It'd be weird if there wasn't that.
Thanks for understanding.
Is this a safe place? Is it?
Yeah, just, roll up a shop vac and sit on it.
Thanks. These closed caption TVs don't work anymore, do they?
Not at all.
Guys, you're supposed to wait for me.
We thought you were right behind
We
us.
thought you were dead.
What happened to the Rex?
Well, I was right behind you and I nearly died.
Wait, what happened to Rex?
Where's Rex?
Sorry, guys.
Oh, scared us.
Sorry.
We thought they got you.
Four-person trap team.
Yeah, well...
Rex is our star, though. Ain't that right, Rex?
Oh, we're a team, though. We're all stars. That's bullshit.
Yeah. He says that, but we all know it's not.
And we zoom in on this crusty old man who's got a story to tell about his trap shooting days.
I remember when I was your age.
Gross.
But it's true! Time moves forward! Anyway, the feel of a nice 22 in my hands. Looking down at a clay pigeon as it danced in the air.
This isn't getting less...
And I shot it and blew it to smithereens. And then the people at Los Angeles 1984 gave me a golden medal.
What you guys don't realize is you stumbled upon the best trap shooter in all the world.
Is this alcohol?
It sure is.
The Craftsman Special.
It's whiskey with a crescent wrench in it.
Hey, you know what? Now that I see it, you sort of look like our star player Rex.
Yeah. You're wearing the same clothes.
Matter of fact, when I look at you and this old picture of him, you look exactly the same.
You're even wearing the same clothes.
Oh, God.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Dusty, is this another one of your damn kids that just shows up at the bar?
Yeah. It's another illegitimate child.
Yeah.
What can I say? The 90s were weird.
Yeah.
And then the team comes up with an idea. They've got a big game coming up against the other side of town.
Let's all say the idea at the same time.
All right,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We dress up Rex like that guy.
No, wait.
That guy is a high school student.
Yeah, and that'll help us beat the rich kids.
Yeah!
Yeah!
And Larkin!
We cut to a busy hallway and a high school kids are walking across. They're talking. You hear a few of them having exchanges that high school students would totally have.
Oh, are you gonna ask Jim to sing?
Hey, you should call me later or not. Are you good?
What's for lunch?
And then we see walking down the hall, in disguise, Brianna, Alabama, a pop star at her first day as the new kid. She sings a song about her anxieties. Never before have I stepped into a high school door where no one noticed me. What's this here? Oh, it's a trapper key beer. Something I've never seen before. stops her track.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lisa Frank!
My bad. Whoa.
Hi.
I've never seen a high school student with crow's feet before.
Thank you.
You look so mature.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
Anyways, I'm sorry I knocked into all your Lisa Frank stuff.
This is feeling a little strange.
Yeah, you're telling me.
They introduce each other.
You sure you're not a teacher here?
No, I'm 16. My name's Hank.
Okay, well. She has to keep her identity and comes up with the first name on her mind.
What's your name?
I'm, Brittany.
Brittany what?
Brittany, Arizona?
Oh, allow it.
Alabama. Brittany, Alabama.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty exotic. Say, I don't know, there's a Sadie Hawkins dance coming up, and have you asked anyone yet?
No, I just got here. It's my first day. By the
Cool.
way, I just want to say the crow's feet is from stress, not age. I'm 16 too. I just don't want to make that weird, okay?
Okay, sure.
Making that very clear.
Yeah. Do you dye individual strands of your hair gray?
Hi, Hank.
Hey, Felicity.
Excuse you.
Oh,
I'm sure it was.
it was nice to meet you, Hank.
Too.
I was just gonna say, there's the Sadie Hawkins Day dance coming up,
Yeah.
and I haven't asked anyone yet.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Are you thinking about asking someone?
I was. Can you guess who it was?
Is it Brandon Fisher?
Good guess, but no.
Is it me, Felicity?
It is you soliciting.
Look, I don't want to be cliche,
I don't want you to be either.
but I'm the captain of the football team, and,
I know.
and you're the head of the dance team, and I just feel like, I don't know, maybe there's more than just what society's told us we should like.
They are wildly late for class, so while the cutest boy runs off, Felicity sings a song about her revenge.
This isn't about me. It's about her. How dare she come at me? How dare the nerve? Hank is mine. Doesn't she see that Hank belongs to no one but me? How dare she try to cross me? I'm the captain of the dance team, and I'll pot beret her face, and I'll grazitate her nose until no one can recognize her anymore. And then Hank and I will be together because I am sweet. Never mind what I just said. That sounded really mean, but I'm very sweet. Wow, that felt mean. Okay, can we get a brief recap from our directors about what has happened and what might happen in the future?
Stu, the rebel new kid from Rancho Cucamonga, has been accused of sticking the American flag up in the ceiling tiles. But I think, as a documentarian and a libertarian, he didn't do it.
Brianna, Alabama is now perfectly disguised as Brittany, Alabama. And she's got a hot date for Sadie protagonist. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, guys?
Well, our trap shooters from Omaha, Nebraska got a big match with those rich kids from Sydney. Is it gonna trick them by having that old crusty man in their team instead of the young guy that looks weirdly like him? Will they find out any secrets between the two of them? You'll find out.
Give it up for all of our directors. And we're going to keep that same style of applause going. We're going to applaud for, of course, the movie that we want to see going through the most, because we can only see 2 of these movies make it onto the next round. But we will still applaud for everyone because it's Portland, and that's what we do. So if you would like to see American Flag Thief continue, please applaud now. If you'd like to see Brianna, Alabama, please applaud now. And if you'd like to see Muscial Traps the Gold, please applaud now.
Thank you so much.
So we'll continue with Bill's film next.
Intrigued, I asked the principal why exactly Stu was being accused of this crime. Thank you for meeting me about this and talking to me about the gold standard.
Sure.
But why did you accuse Stu? And why did you punish Stu of doing this?
Well, it's clear. All of us here in Paradox, we're pretty even-keeled people. And Stu is, well, he's not like the other kids.
But did you see him do it?
No, I didn't see.
Did anybody else see him do it?
Yeah, there was one girl that walked by the class around the time that the flag went missing.
And that girl, Brittany Chambers. We're going to swap and interview her.
Oh, yeah, sure. In my office.
In your office. No, you can hang out.
I'll just get my own chair.
I'm just going to do some paperwork.
Okay.
So, Brittany, what did you see on that fateful day?
Well, I mean, I was just walking across.
And we cut to a reenactment of this. While we hear her voice.
So I was just walking to class early because I am always early to my class. And as I'm approaching the door, I hear screaming and loud noises and disappointed sounds coming from the classroom.
Don't tell anyone about this.
And then I opened the door, and it was just one up to no good student standing all by himself and with no flag. And I asked him, "What did you do?"
What did you do?
And he didn't have an excuse for me. All he could say is like, "I don't know what happened." But he told me to play it cool as if I hadn't seen what happened.
Just be cool, okay? As if you haven't seen what happened.
Cut to an interview with the AV Club. So you guys have control over the closed circuit TV and the closed caption TV.
The CCTV.
That's in every single classroom here?
God, I'm so stressed. Can you do it, dude?
Yeah, I mean, it's just basic security protocols, you know, we just ran CCs, we just run the cables through the walls, it goes back to the servers back in our room. Yeah, Dad over here's in charge of the servers.
And what did you see when you looked at the video of this incident?
Yeah, I mean, Dad pulled it right up, and like, you know, honestly, the weirdest thing happens, like, there's just this, like, 7-8 minute window where it's just static. There's nothing. It's just super weird, because Dad is a total, like, perfectionist. Dad would never lose 8 minutes of CCTV.
They were right. It was nothing but static for that 7-minute window where Stu was accused of taking the American flag and sticking it up in the ceiling tiles. Do you think he did it?
kind of always doing stuff like that.
Yeah, he put a big old dick on Dad's service.
And scene!
Brianna, Alabama runs home quickly to get ready for the dance. Closet. Her single dad, who's benefiting from her career but is like really nice, comes out to try to help her.
Hey, Brianna.
Hey, Dad. God, I can't figure out anything to wear.
Brianna, whatever you wear, you're gonna be beautiful.
Dad, you're
Well,
the
my
best.
name isn't Ronnie, Alabama. Ronnie Ray, Alabama.
Dad, I don't know. I don't have anyone to go with now. The guy I wanted to ask, well, someone got to him first.
Oh, honey. That just means he's missing out on something special. Well, I got an idea. How about I put on a cool hat and wear it backwards and maybe some sunglasses, and I could go as your date. People still think I'm kind of young looking.
You think?
With the crow's feet.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad, I know. I inherited them from you. You don't think we would look like related?
Not with sunglasses. No one recognizes anybody in sunglasses.
They agree this is a good plan.
Let's do it.
We cut to the McMansion of Felicity and her dance team getting ready together. She shares
It's so hot. Girls.
Yeah, what?
Stop your flexing stretching. We need to look beautiful for this dance tonight.
Correction, you need to look beautiful for this dance tonight, Felicity.
Yeah, the
Thank
whole
you.
squad is like the geese that follows your goose in the formations that fly over the field.
Yeah! That's us.
You're so smart.
I duck hunt on the weekends.
So listen, I want you to look pretty too, but just not as pretty as me, because I need to be the belle of the ball, the star of the tree, the fairy of the wings.
The goose that's in front of the other.
Stop it with the geese, God damn it.
Felicity sings a little bit why she needs to be the queen of the dance, while her dance team dances behind her.
I was gonna make you up, but I just want to dance a little bit.
We can do both at the same time.
And she does.
I need to be the star. Every eye needs to look upon me. I need to be a star. And I will shine. Every eye will look. Every ear leans in. From the moment that I step in, I will dance, and I will let
All right, they're very long.
more gentle than I did. I will dance, let around the floor, like I've never danced before. Like I've never danced before.
And we slowly black out.
So let's get our two directed. Yeah. Good. Felt like I was just here. Nice. So could we get a quick recap of what happened before and what might happen in the next act?
Yeah, so the ladies are getting ready. Brianna, Alabama is gonna go with her dad, who will totally look young enough to come to this dance. Felicity and her crew is getting ready, and they're beautiful, and they're gonna get revenge. What's gonna happen at the dance?
This is a conspiracy that may spread all the way to the top of the Paradox School Board. We have missing tape. We have a new student accused of hiding an American flag. It's a conspiracy.
Okay, great. Well, this is going to be a hard choice for everyone here. I'm going to remind you all, you can stick around for the next show. And I believe you can stick around. Is this for free? I guess. You can stick around for the next show, Dynamite PDX, for free.
What?
That's crazy. Right now, you're going to make that same kind of noise for the movie you want to see continue forward. Would you like to see Brianna, Alabama? Or would you like to see American Flag Thief? Really close. All right, so I'm going to ask you to be un-Portland-like and only cheer for the team that you want to win, because that was very, very close. So only if you'd like to see Brianna, Alabama continue. And only if you'd like to see American Flag Thief continue. That was really, really close, but I think it's Brianna, Alabama.
It's masquerade themed. Everyone's there dancing. Lots of high schoolers awkward. Be cool, Dad, be cool.
I'm cool. I've got my shades, and I've got my hat on backwards, and I've got a mask over those shades because this is a masquerade.
Okay, just don't talk too loud. You sound old.
I don't sound old.
I think this was a bad idea.
No, I'm a cool. Oh! Hey! Oh, what are you doing with my date?
Hold on 1 second. This is the guy. Be cool.
Okay.
Hey, Brittany.
Hey, Hank.
Hey, dude.
That's right, dude. That is my nickname. It is short for Dudio. I am Italian. I am going to go get us some punch.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you.
And he does.
Wow. I've never seen a team that shaped the back of his head like that.
Yeah, that's just my family friend. We go way back. It's not like we're not in love or anything.
Inappropriately slow song begins to start.
Hey, listen, Felicity's not here yet. She's gonna be getting ready for a while, I think. I think it's okay for us to dance. One dance. Do you think so?
Yep, it's They sing while in motion.
In high school.
In love. To be in love for the first time.
It's so
It's so scary to be in love. Wonder
afraid of
if he knows it.
I might be
Wonder
You dance so
if
good.
he sees.
I only have one more hour of prep to do. I'll walk into that
We cut to 59 minutes later where they're still dancing, but it feels like there's something about this girl that's just not quite right.
I finally got that punch. There was a line. Say what? What?
Thanks.
Why don't you take this one, young man? Buddy.
Oh, hey, Hank.
Felicity.
Hey.
still do that, right?
You know, the way you use the word young people makes me think you're not one of us.
No, I'm from Italy.
Listen, I know you're not one of us.
What? Wait, what? No!
I don't care. In dancing, I felt like I knew the real you. The clearly 30 or 31-year-old you.
It's just the stress. I promise.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Hank, you danced with her?
Just one dance. Just 1 hour long dance.
It's a really long dance, Hank. It's a really long dance.
It was a long song.
You know what?
No song's that long, Hank. Not even American Pie. It's only 8 minutes and 47 seconds.
I have something to say!
Someone put a dick on the gym wall!
This doesn't my moment! I have something to say. Brianna slowly takes off her mask at this masquerade. You deserve to see the real me.
Whoa!
Reading glasses and all.
You're way older than 31.
Hey. Sorry, I just crashed your party. I got evicted from my school for apparently stealing a flag and hiding it in the ceiling of some thing.
No, let's keep going with this. I want to see this on camera.
You look like you've dropped out of school a lot.
I have.
To the point of like being more age appropriate.
Wait,
for
what?
Why don't you go hang with Felicity or Celicity or whatever her name is?
Stu walks towards Brianna.
From the moment I walked into this school, which was like, about 37 seconds ago,
What the hell?
I realized you were the woman that I was meant to be with.
From the moment you walked in this school 30 seconds ago, I realized you were the crusty old man I was meant to be.
It means a lot to me, because most people just think I'm young because I'm just like charming and, you know, good looking.
Hey, I got more punch. Whoa! Whoa! This fella's new.
Thank you.
Dad, I'd like you to meet Stu.
Dad, I'd like you to meet me too.
Wait, what?
That's right. I only saw you 1 minute ago. But in that 1 minute, I knew that I'd know we'd be together for at least several weeks. And to me, that is a long time.
Why do you call me Dad? Why'd he call me Dad? Does he mean it like I'm his father-in-law? Which
They took care of you. Well, please take care of them well. Give it up one more time for Dan Humke in the booth. And for all of you beautiful songs that we get to sing together.
Yes.
That you are invited to stay for Dynamite PDX for free. Tickets for that show are normally like $15, $25, $85. So please stay tuned for that. If you decide to do so, go ahead and grab yourself another drink or another dessert or something like that. If you are not going to stay, clear it out so that we can clear the house for the people that are waiting in line to come in for the next show. Thank you so much. 2 quick questions. Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah!
And did y'all have a good time?
right choice coming here tonight. Good. Just reaffirming your choices. This is a fully improvised show. You're gonna see 3 different groups. We got Punch Bowl. Yeah, this section, those, yeah, a lot of fans of it. We have Battle Axe. And all the way from Los Angeles, we have Linoleum City. Who was here for the 7:30 show? Pretty great, huh? Yeah. They're singing. This show's gonna be a little different. We're gonna do some more long form improv. And who's never been to Curious Comedy Theater before? Okay, good. Tempted applause. Yeah. Kendall, you work here, so. Well, the show is completely improvised, so they're gonna get suggestions from you, and they're gonna make it all up on the spot. So no pressure, but if it's terrible, it's kind of your fault. All right. No, I'm totally kidding. Who's excited about summer, huh? We get that 100-degree weather. No? I moved up here from Los Angeles in October, and I was like, oh, it's nice and cold, and then all of a sudden, now it's like 100 degrees. What's up?
Just wait.
Just wait? Is it gonna drop fast?
No, it'll get hotter.
Oh, it'll get hotter? More than 100?
It'll be like this for a little bit longer, and then it'll keep raining for 9 months.
How do you feel about it? That's why we're in a comedy show, yeah! We can do it, we can make it through. Well, let's get you guys all warmed up. My name's DK, what's your name on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3! Jack, it sounded like Jack, a lot of Jack. All right, I drive a Subaru Forester. What do you drive on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3! Tank. All right, what's your favorite farm animal on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3! Chicken, golf, what was it? Skunk, oh yeah, okay, Skunk Tank. Speaking of Skunk Tank, we also have an improviser up in the tech booth. His name is Dan Humke, so give it up for Mr. Dan Humke. Double-sided. We also have Colin and Nate in the bar. They're taking care of the drinks, and if you need a drink during the show, oh geez, guys, relax. Feel free to come, hey! Feel free to get up and grab one, or has anyone tried the hummus plate? Yeah, it's great, huh?
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. What other comedy club can you go to that has hummus? I don't know. Thanks. Yeah, only important. So, are you guys ready to meet your first improv team? You ready, sir? All right. This is an amazing house team. I actually coached them for a little while, so they're very close to my heart. Guys, stop. Please, make a lot of noise for Punch Bowl!
From you. Is there anybody out here who is a mom for the first time? Or new mom? Oh my god, perfect! Okay, so this whole table right here. Oh, we section them off. I'm so sorry. So, your first night out after being a mom, what did you do?
Right. This.
This is like how you went to a comedy show. Okay, would you have wanted to do anything else?
Obviously not.
Obviously not. Okay, comedy show is our suggestion.
Comedy show.
That's when I started doing comedy. Instead of drugs.
Welcome back to how Mike picks up ladies.
Switch!
This is our 4th annual coverage of Mom's First Night Out. With us today, Adrian, a mother of 1.
It got wild. Oh boy. Can't tell you all the details, but we lost our shoes.
Switch!
Welcome back to Tailors or People Too.
We are.
Yeah. Just because we are silent when we size your clothes for you doesn't mean we're not people.
We're doing it out of respect.
Switch!
Welcome back to Guys Named Taylor. I'm Taylor T.
I'm Taylor P.
And we love basketball.
Switch!
Hello there. I'm Sister Mary, and I'm here with the Devil Spawn. How do I know it's the Devil Spawn? I hacked into his computer.
I'm doing my best to assimilate.
Switch. And that's how I got my first award as a human being.
Welcome back to that tiny push. That tiny
Switch.
thing.
Welcome back to Swingers Mingle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Danny and Dito.
I'm Dito.
And I'm Danny.
Switch. Mid-July. The fields, they ran red with the juice of strawberries. It was hell. It was absolute hell.
Right here on Earth, it was hell. The juices ran down my face. They ran from my mouth. That was it.
I think it's gonna be, yeah, I think this is the right length. Not too short at all.
I want him to be a funny guy, you know, with a sense of humor.
Uh-huh.
And I want him to be tall. And I want him to have braces.
Uh-huh.
And I want him to have dark hair.
Sorry, I have to measure the groin.
Well, of course.
And the waist.
Oh.
Okay, so this is a blind date, right? You haven't met him?
No.
Or you haven't even seen his picture?
I just put all the things I wanted in an app, and we'll see what happens.
So this is a new app, no pictures. Because I thought it used to be just pictures. That's how my daughter does it. And you need a new tuxedo for this blind date?
Yeah. The app is called Can't Judge a Book by Its Cover.
Oh.
Ken, get in here. Kenneth.
What? What do you want?
Sit down.
Okay.
Look, I'm not just your soccer coach.
Right.
I'm also your dad. And I can't have you walking around the house, kicking the balls about incorrectly.
Oh, Dad, there's more to life than soccer.
Damn it.
You know, like...
You always bring that up, but you're wrong.
What's wrong, Dad?
Come on, Ken. Get your head in the game. What do you think Mom ran off to?
Yeah.
Soccer camp. Soccer's life. And you're never going to be a Ken Soccer Williams if you don't just get your head in the game, kid.
I'll try. You know, I mean, we got the big game Friday against Wilsonville.
The big game. I'm beside, my nerves are crazy.
You can tell you're sweating.
Bullets. I'm sweating bullets. It's like the time I fell into the bath.
I'm a little nervous, Dad. Like, I don't know, my moves aren't that great. And I don't want to let you down.
Yeah, I'm nervous too.
But, I mean, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to...
Here, try this.
Yes, hon?
It happened again.
Show me.
I'd rather tell you.
Anything you're comfortable with,
Please.
son?
They did a thing to me again. Yep, Dad.
I told you what you should do on computers at school to cover your tracks.
I know. I've been a bad young terrorist. Ooh.
I want you to be a good young terrorist.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Always put a thumb drive into the back of the computer where the teacher can't see it.
Okay. What are 3 more things I should do?
I'm glad you asked again, which you should already know. Cover your face with a paper bag with a face on it, facing the other way from the screen.
I know I disappointed you.
3, put on some rubber gloves in order not to get a virus from the computer.
That's how that, yes, yes.
3, scream if a teacher comes near you.
Thanks, Mom. Set me straight, I love you.
I love you. But if you're gonna go to jail, I'm not gonna go with you.
Okay.
Dear Diary,
There's the weirdest kid at school. He just sits at the computer with a paper bag backwards on his head.
Dear Diary, Sally keeps looking at me. I can tell she's noticed the bag.
Dear Diary, I'm really sick of being a teacher. All these kids think they're so cool with their paper bags on their heads.
Dear Diary, I'm really sick of being a bag. All these kids are putting me on their head. My hair is sweaty.
Dear Diary, sick of being computer abused by kids, forced to look up weird Pokemon stuff I don't care about.
Dear Diary, I'm sick of being a rubber glove stuffed with little hands.
Dear Diary, I'm so sick of being little hands.
Welcome to our date. I'm very formal. It's a very nice tuxedo you have on there.
Thank you. You don't have to cover your face. I want to see your braces.
But I'm so embarrassed. These are the old Invisaligns.
It's okay. I like it.
You won't judge a book by its cover?
I haven't so far. Oh, it's marvelous. They did such a great job.
Oh my God. I was so nervous. I had like 3 shots of tequila at the bar before I sat down.
That's totally normal. I had this suit cleaned a second time before the date.
I brushed my teeth 3 times before I got here. It sounds like we have a lot of things in common, like repeating stuff.
We have so much in common.
You like your 3rd shot of mouthwash that you requested to cleanse your mouth for this date?
Yes, and can I have another bucket, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Would you maybe want to share that mouthwash? I drank a lot of tequila.
Okay, sure. Should we back in the bucket in a second?
That's so refreshing.
I know, isn't it? It feels like a good tingle.
I'm so sorry, we're all out of buckets.
Dad! Look at my cool moves. Look.
Ken, is that you? I don't even recognize you based on your sweet new moves.
Yes, you can juggle the ball.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay, stop.
Whoa.
Where did you learn to do all of this?
I've been practicing.
Not at the college.
At the college. I went there to look for Mom.
The college is not where Mom is. The college is where you find drugs.
Found those too.
No!
Hey! There's no lucky ball.
You don't have any lucky balls anymore, Ken. You've got no lucky balls, just unlucky ones. Because you did drugs, and drugs are bad.
Then I got better at soccer because of drugs. Dad, I thought you'd be proud of me.
What if they test you?
Doesn't matter. Small town, Mississippi.
Yeah.
They don't test here.
Kansas
college. They're gonna recruit me, and maybe Mom will come back. She'll see I'm a star. I've got to do the drugs to get better.
I agree. You've got to do the drugs to get better.
Son?
Hey, Mom, thanks for coming. It's been rough in here. They're bullying me in here.
You know the rules. If someone bullies you,
Bag on my head.
backwards.
It looks like I'm looking away, and I sit at the computer. Yep, they still bully me.
Do you use the rubber gloves?
Every day, Mother, every day.
I'm so proud of you.
I did it for you.
I know. Robert Hutchinson. I thought they was gonna chuck us out just now. We've got 60 seconds. We better make it good.
We better make it real good. Please, Mom, sing me the song you used to sing me so I can go to sleep.
Hush, little terrorist, don't you cry.
On my first night off as a new mom, I'm gonna go to day shoots and just get wasted. First night off as a new mom.
On my first night off as a mom, I'm gonna go fish at the lake.
As my first day off as a mom, I'm going to get myself checked out medically.
On my first day as a mom, I'm gonna go to the opera and audition for it and kill it and be a star of an opera and be extremely healthy medically.
On my first night out as a mom, I'm gonna kiss somebody. On our first night out as a new mom, we're gonna go to the
I thought you might want to go through the divorce proceedings with your tailor. For somebody here to comfort, who got you ready for our first date. I brought this guy.
It's always good to have support. I mean, I feel like it was kind of my fault. Maybe the tuxedo was a little too much.
We started off so strong.
We did.
We had so many good times, so many days, months together.
I mean, he looked sharp.
He
All
did.
the time.
He did. But then, like, you get to a point where you start living together, and then you notice things like somebody doesn't chew with their mouth closed.
Just little cracks in the mirror. Little imperfections.
But that fit. Those pleats, you know?
Are you trying to convince me to stay with him?
Yes.
Based on your work well done?
Yeah, because he hired me. You know, he has good taste.
That doesn't make a successful husband.
I mean, I guess you can't judge a book by the cover. So
But I'm glad you're here.
Well, just wanted to say I'm sorry I sold you out. Told them you gave me the drugs.
I get it. I was a bad dad. But I'm in here trying to get better.
Yeah. I also have some news. I found Mom. Mom!
Oh no, it's your mother.
How's William doing?
It's okay. I mean, he has a bathroom in his cell, so that's pretty good.
Look, hey, son. Can you hear me? Son.
Hi, Mom.
How is Dad treating you okay?
So good. We're happy to be in here with them.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay.
But I love Mom more now.
I'm with her.
Is this your ex-wife?
Look, okay, this is a really complicated relationship.
What the fuck?
I can't handle the pressure.
Don't hurt my mom.
What did he tell about you?
I'm giving you guys 15 more minutes because I like watching the awkwardness.
Yeah, pretty great, huh? Punch bowl. All right. How's that hummus? Still good? All right. Well, let's just keep this show going, shall we? You guys ready to see your second group? Yeah. If any of you in the back want to move closer, there's some open seats. We're bigger if we're closer. Let's do it during our set. This next group I'm in, so I'm very excited because I get to play with these two gentlemen. But it's normally, there's more of us, but there's only 3 today. So give it up for your main stage team, Battle We did not plan this.
We just live in Portland.
Yeah. And do improv.
Yes. So that means we're white dudes who wear plaid, apparently. We're gonna get a suggestion. Somebody shout out something that makes you happy when you think about it.
Why did you wear black?
We're totally gonna hang out later.
Is she jellyfish?
Tacos. I heard puppies and tacos. Did I hear both puppies and tacos? Okay, let's chat about puppies for a second.
Was it from the same person?
No, it was two
Puppies,
different people.
tacos.
Puppies and tacos was the same couple. Nice.
Is that how you guys
So
met?
what about puppies, other than the fact that they're adorable, makes you happy?
They cuddle.
They cuddle. Oh.
What did she say? What did you say? Oh, cuddle. Yeah, they do. The nose, the smell. Isn't the puppy dog nose smell?
Anything else about puppies?
Kisses?
They're soft.
Yeah. Do you
Awesome.
have puppies? No. Oh.
I used to have a puppy, and I recently had to rehome him because my home was not good for puppies.
Wait, why was your home not good for puppies?
Because he had social anxiety disorder, and it was a very busy street, like
Yeah,
that.
that
And
makes
he would see things like a car going past, and he would bark at it and think, I did that, I made that go away.
I just imagine you had like trap doors everywhere.
There's
Not
that
good
too.
for puppies.
Where did you learn the anxiety from, though?
He came that way. He came damaged. No, he was like 3 when we got him in, but he now has a very good home. I feel this is a very personal moment for me right now. So he now has a very good home. The people that have him now have way too much money because my former dog, has his own treadmill. Not like a person treadmill. The dog has a treadmill, and they post it on Instagram. Follow Senior Pickles on Instagram. You can see my dog on a treadmill, my former dog, and he's so happy.
That's how they make their money? Is that Instagram?
I have no idea how they make their money.
Fucked up, buddy.
They have dog treadmill money.
Do you just sit at home and like watch your old dog and just kind of like wish what could have been?
Sometimes I do. He's like so happy, and also before we gave him away, before we rehomed him, we started putting him on drugs because there's puppy.
This dog's got anxiety. That's the bong.
You're not far off, because we did get him something called Cannabiscuits. This is not, I did not think it was going to go this way. But also, there's something called Puppy Prozac, which is just a smaller dose of actual Prozac.
Cannabiscuits?
Cannabiscuits. Yeah, that's in cannabis.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
get
not,
it.
yeah, it's not a can.
Oh, cannabis.
Yeah, cannabis. We should move on. Let's talk about tacos.
They're great.
What makes you happy about tacos? Cheese.
Yeah. You can have cheese on other things too.
What's special about tacos?
That's my dog. No.
Senor Pickles!
Anything else about tacos that makes you happy?
Let's just watch Dan. Dan, do a show. We can't follow this.
So I'm sorry, those are adorable, but literally, that's a cat. How did a cat get in there?
I think it took you a couple of seconds to get that.
Okay.
I think we got plenty. You guys ready to see some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Dan, can we start from a blackout, please? Just to make it more dramatic.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hi, we're looking for a pet, and so we came to your pet store.
Yeah, we want someone that's just something that's gonna be real friendly, you know?
Yeah, like a
I
friendly.
have lots of pets.
Great.
That's good. We're in the right spot.
Yes, I knew it.
Yes.
2 stars on Yelp, but only 4 reviews, so you can't trust it. It's like, what if they're just...
It's a new trend.
What?
It's a new trend. Food trucks are everywhere. I'm starting it's a pet truck.
Yeah, it's couture. Is that the word?
My menu is just to your left.
Huh?
My menu is just to your left.
Okay.
Menu's a weird word for that. We want to
puppy come with cheese.
Yes, sorry.
We want to buy a pet to take home and raise as our own.
Good, yes, we have lots of pets.
Great.
Our menu is just to your left.
Okay. How about the Bowser Wowzer?
Bowser Wowzer, very good. Okay. Sorry, no. Hello, it's your lucky day.
Why are they on a menu?
I don't know. Is this FDA approved?
I don't know what that means. I'm going to hand you a small dog through the window. But before that happens, I need payment.
I was hoping we could maybe meet the animals first.
Oh, no, they're not for meat.
They're not, okay.
What? No, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, these animals are...
We can bond with them.
I don't think this is working out. We should reread those Yelp reviews. 2 of them were very bad.
But you know, I just don't want to go home alone. We've been to so many shops.
But we don't want to act too
I'm going to
quickly.
shut this window in 3 seconds.
I can't. I don't want to wait.
2 seconds.
We're gonna move. No, please.
1 second.
You see, we're going home alone again together.
Yeah, we probably What's so bad about that, Karen?
What is it, Bobby? You sick again?
Yeah, I'm real sick.
Yeah, I'm starting to think like you're starting to indulge in it.
I wouldn't indulge in the sickness.
To be frank with you, it does look like you're indulging. There are other ways to get out of school looking like you're in a soap opera.
Oh, if only there were. If only there were ways to get out of school other than being in a dramatic position.
Amazon now here. Someone ordered a fan.
Oh.
It's probably him.
Indeed, it is.
All right.
Thank you. Sorry. Locking these doors is ridiculous. Now listen, I knew you should have signed up for that damn drama class. It's totally changed you.
Has it?
It has. We used to go hunting every Friday.
Has it changed me, Daddy?
You just sit around watching the TV during You know you should be at school that whole time.
Should I be at school? What am I supposed to learn?
Maybe how to answer a question and stop repeating my question. I can start there, okay?
The only answer to a question is another question whose answer has yet to be learned.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I've had enough of this. Now you need to just, get it together. Focus up. Remember when we're hunting? We're out there, right? You had a rifle, and I had a rifle. The one that my grandpappy gave you. Do you remember that?
I remember feeling the cold steel getting warmer in my hands.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And
as the bullets blasted and thrust me back.
Yeah, but it wasn't that dramatic. Come on, it was fun, you know?
And as the gun thrust me back, my heart went pity-pat. And I had to brace myself up against a sycamore tree.
Everything is just a drama with you. Now put that fake gun away. Listen,
Well, this date's going pretty well. Do you want to get in your back of your car?
If only we could.
It's just right over there. We could get in the back of the car right now.
Alas, we could, but I drive a Saturn. And the seats don't fold down the way you'd expect. The seats don't fold down, damn it!
Okay, this, we're both in high school. This was our time.
This is our time.
Is it?
The time is now. The time together.
Actually, on second thought, it kind of weirded me out. I was talking to Tiffany, and she's like, you should go to prom with him, and then I would be like, oh, great, but now you're sort of a weirdo.
Oh my God, so how was that? Was it really good?
No, it was terrible. He was doing this the whole time. I was like, take me in the back of your car, and he's like, I don't know, I can't. Yeah, he drives it doesn't work, apparently.
Why doesn't it? Listen, you just gonna give him another chance?
No.
Oh, you two look so cute together when you're out at the prom.
All right.
You should.
Are you going with Gregory?
Of course.
Get into my car.
I probably shouldn't do this.
It's important for me that you crawl over the driver's seat so you know what it's like to be in control and then lose that control.
My first time would be...
You have control.
Oh, it's very nice. It smells fine in here.
You're about to lose control. It's a Saturn. It's very small.
I'm aware of that. Oh, God.
Also, they no longer make replacement parts for this vehicle.
Is that why there's no window roll down on the side?
It is.
I should be terrified. 24 more miles.
Shut up! Come on, you said we were just going around the block.
Yeah, I tricked you. We're doing a marathon, bro.
No, it's not cool. I hate it when you always trick me like that, man.
Yeah, you're number 247J.
When did you put this on me?
You were ordering a Chihuahua Loopy from that store.
Dude, I love those. It's like a real hot dog.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, so much cheese. We got 24 miles to go.
24 miles is a long way.
I'm telling you, it's a marathon.
I know, but I didn't agree. Listen.
What?
Can we get another one of them dogs
Yeah, yeah, there's another truck at the end. You start the marathon, and then you end the marathon by eating a terrible food.
Right. You always know how to motivate me.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You know.
After you.
No, you know what? I don't want to do this.
What?
I feel like I'm flip-flopping.
Yeah, you're all over the place. Remember when we accidentally solved all of the Zelda games? You thought we were doing math, and I was like, well, we're doing Zelda.
Long history tricking me, man. You think I'd be onto it by now?
You're super dumb.
Yeah.
But me too. I'm dumb too.
Whoa! Did you just call me dumb?
Yeah, you're dumb. That's why everyone calls you Dumb Gary.
This is another one of those tricks. Are you tricking me now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I know it.
Your name's people in
Steve.
class.
What?
Yeah, you're in class.
Oh, okay.
Normally the students would take a seat, but this is fine. So I've got a,
This is class. This is a class.
Okay.
We're in class.
All right. Cool. What are we
Kids
learning?
are so goddamn stoned.
Teach us something. Teach us something.
X squared
What's that in his hand, man?
y to the third equals 7. Solve for x.
X squared plus y to the third equals 7, so it's got to be 5.
Okay. Let's go. Wait. Are you sure?
Yeah. Go.
So I'm just gonna call him Dumb Gary.
We're gonna go with 5. Wait, he called me that. I thought you were tricking me.
I was.
It's so good.
You know what? The answer's 5. Fuck it. The answer's 5.
Yes!
And I quit.
We broke school.
We broke the school, man. Awesome.
Let's slow-mo run.
I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Okay, there we go.
Who's this guy?
Hey. Is that the teacher?
No. I had your tacos.
What?
Wait.
I had your tacos. You left. You paid, and then you left without taking your tacos.
It was a prank.
It's a very stupid prank. It just leaves me with money and tacos.
Well, exercise you're getting though, man.
How was that bad? Money and tacos, that's like a fucking wet dream.
I know, right?
With some people.
I'm going to keep my tacos and your money.
Bye. Was that guy real?
I don't even know anymore. She's amazing.
Oh.
Are you gonna be sick?
Okay. No, I tricked you. That's not me.
You did again.
I don't even know anymore. Why am I here? Oh, Penelope. You always... Please, stop, Penelope. You always know just what to say to me. Oh, you're so coy. Now listen, no. I'm not going back out there. I know I should, but I'm gonna stay home. Look at this. I can't put this...
Bobby, that is enough! You've got to stop talking to the animals! It's enough, man. Had enough of this.
I can't stop talking to the animals. The animals are the only ones that speak to me like I can understand. Isn't that right, Penelope?
You gotta shoot him. I told you before, you gotta shoot him. Okay, hold. What is going on? Can we train these birds?
Return.
I've never seen anything like that before. That was incredible.
That's right, Daddy.
You got miniguns for that bird?
I could never...
It's beautiful. All this time.
Instead of shooting the birds, I've trained them to shoot smaller animals.
I'm so sorry that I doubted you.
You should be, Daddy. Circle round, birds, circle round.
Caw. Oh, it's amazing.
The birds and I are taking over.
Okay, all right.
We're taking over this house. That's right. You may have noticed all the birds have a sharp shot pointed right at you.
All right, now let's take it easy, okay? I'm just wanting what's best for you. You know that. All right.
Do you want what's best for me, Daddy?
I do.
It doesn't seem like you do.
Caw. Hungry. Caw. Okay.
That was.
I'm sure you're supposed to eat it first for the bird. They might choke and die, but anyway, it doesn't matter. What is you taking over my
How dare you teach me how to feed? My birds.
Disgusting. Hey, it's me. You're
Amazon Prime guy?
No, it's no, the teenage I'm pregnant.
What?
Yeah. We had sex in the front of his car. I was in control.
But only very briefly.
Sense, right? Yeah. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Very excited for this next group. They're in town for the Stumptown Improv Festival, which is actually going on this whole weekend. So down at the Artists Repertory Theater in downtown Portland, there's a bunch of other shows. Yeah, there's shows from New York. There's shows from LA. There's shows from, I think, Detroit. Anyway, teams from all over. It's great. If you have a chance to check that out, do. We also have from New York, there's the North Coast. They do a hip-hop musical, improvised hip-hop musical, right here on Sunday if you guys are around. That's going to be an amazing show at 8 o'clock, so please check that out. But before that, you ready for your last group? Yeah? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise for Linoleum City!
Excellent. We are Linoleum City. We're going to do improv for you. To get us started, there. Cheers. Okay. To get us started, is there anything that any of you it was worth celebrating recently? Anything worth celebrating?
Got a new job.
Congratulations.
What field of work are you in, sir?
Marketing.
Marketing, great, thank you.
What was the job before that one?
Marketing.
Marketing.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. How are we going to sell these socks? They're going to sell themselves.
Nothing sells themselves. Nothing sells themselves. Someone sells them. Nothing is sold by its. Nothing. Maybe a garage sale.
Kathy, do you need a tag out?
Yes. I haven't had lunch for 5 hours. I'm so tired.
Well, you should probably go home if it's 5.
I don't want to miss anything in the office.
Okay.
You guys, every time I go, something happens. And I miss it.
I don't think that's true.
I think so. I stay awake at night.
Okay.
I'm going to finish off this Fanta. Is that all right?
That's fine. Have all the Fanta you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Kathy, what exactly do you think you're missing?
I just think everyone's having a party without me. Don't laugh, it's true. Oh, I want Fanta. Oh, it's gone. I don't need it.
No, you can have mine?
No, I want you to have it. I want you to have it, Jerry.
I don't want you to feel like you're missing out on anything.
It's orange and I don't like it.
Listen, Dave gave us a clear objective. He said no one's leaving until we come out with a way to market these socks.
That's right. I said that.
Kathy, you've been doing okay since your sister moved?
I don't have bunk beds anymore. I know she moved, it's great. You know, it's weird not having a twin around. It's weird.
Sure.
We shared a lot of things, a lot of clothes, and secrets. secrets anymore.
I mean, do you want to share a secret with us?
You can share a secret with us.
Share any secret?
Sure. Yeah. We're friends.
My neighbor upstairs talks to me through his vent.
You talk back?
Yeah, I talk back and I put little notes in there.
Into the vent.
Yeah. I don't get anything back, but I know it's
So-
in there.
He's upstairs.
He's upstairs.
You're putting notes in a wall vent.
In a wall vent.
So in order for him to get those,
Yes.
You'd have
he'd have to
swim
down
the
the
vent.
vent.
Swim?
Or I guess.
Crawl.
In fairness, I guess you'd have to know they were there in the first place.
Yeah.
Maybe fish a stick with a piece of gum on the end down there. That makes more sense.
Yeah, or like a little cat.
Or send a little cat
Yeah.
down there. That's sick, Kathy.
What?
Cat gets caught.
You know what's sick? You gave me orange Ponton. I hate it.
No one gave that to you. No one gave. No, you walked over there. You said you wanted it.
Yeah.
You got all stressed out
Yes.
about whatever.
Yes.
You got orange Fanta,
Yes.
and then you went over there and complained.
Listen,
That's not his
Stacey, do
fault.
you have a problem with me in this office?
I have a problem with you
You're
saying
getting-
Fanta.
Oh.
Why are you saying Fanta?
It's Fanta. It's Fanta. Don't you want that?
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
It's not Fanta. Do you Wanta? Do you Wanta?
I always assume though in those commercials that it was accented.
Either way, we're talking about it because they market it.
Yeah. I remember the jingle, and that's why I remember the drink.
So we gotta maybe have a sock jingle.
A sock jingle. Yeah.
I mean, we could have a sock jingle. I mean,
Yes.
that's not beyond the realm of possibility. I mean, listen. Before you ask me, I'll give it a shot. But you know, I only have one electric keyboard, so I only have so much time that I can allocate.
Yeah, we get it. You say it all the time.
Are you still playing at those coffee shops?
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Every now and then, sure.
Every now and then?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out to Pickles Coffee. Thank you very much. Don't forget to.
Excuse me, the carafe is out. The carafe is out of coffee.
My wife getting the carafe.
Can I get another carafe?
I do not work here. I'm merely playing tonight. I am the musical entertainment, David Dorelio. So I'm assuming if we could, is there a coworker that could maybe that could do the?
I don't see anyone but you. I paid for coffee. I'd like it.
You're
Is no one
playing
else?
behind the counter.
I'm sorry. Well,
Just to set it behind the counter.
this is the only space they have. Is
I'm just looking. I'm looking so hard for someone else that works here, and I can't find anyone but you.
Okay.
I can have another carafe of coffee.
Sure. You know what? Let me grind
I
the
don't know if you
speeds.
know this, but I'm a businesswoman. I need this.
Okay.
She's very successful.
I'm sure she's very successful. But you know, 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. Do you need coffee that bad? Just saying. I don't mean to offend. Don't stand up, sir. I don't mean to offend. I'm sincerely
Can we get the Harry Chapin going?
Sure.
And get my wife some coffee.
Let me. All right. You know what? Let me get that for you right
I'm
now.
not married.
She's not.
So,
That
you know,
sounds terrible.
Well, the second date is Tuesday. So I'm excited for that one.
So was that businesswoman her mother?
You know, it was unclear. But I assume that I will find out soon enough.
What are you doing with the register?
I'm putting money in and taking it back out.
Great.
You're putting your own money in the register only to take it back out?
Listen, this is all I got.
You know that's not a real register. It's just a ornament.
Yeah, it's just like a mint.
We don't sell anything here.
Oh.
Have you been putting money into that?
So much.
Yeah, I've noticed. Keeps filling up. I'm like, we don't sell anything.
Yeah. This is why I lost my sister.
I'm sorry, you lost her?
Yeah.
See, I always see it. I come in the next morning, I'm like, there was money in there. I wonder who took it. Thanks for solving that mystery.
Yeah, anytime.
Stacy,
What?
do you have a problem with me in this office?
You know what, Kathy? I think you're great.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, we settled that one pretty quickly.
Well, but if we are open to criticism, I feel like sometimes you wake up in the morning and think, how can I be an incorrigible elf that runs around the office today? And
What?
it's not like it's just that you're a 36-year-old woman. You should know what is and is not a cash register. And if you don't, that's fine. I'm happy to walk you through that, but it's like I can walk you through that, or I can walk you through how you got the Fanta, or I can walk you through what.
Listen, we understand the twin separation thing
Yes.
left you a little
Yes.
disoriented, so we've been trying to give you some
When you
leeway.
think about it, it should be Wanafana. Wanafana. Who says wanta? Wanta. If someone said wanta to you, if someone walked around saying wanta to you, you would call the cops and say, I found an actual alien.
No, Stacy, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. Well, you wouldn't, but a normal person would.
Oh.
Excuse me. Couldn't help but
Yeah, hi.
notice you there.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to go back to my place? I just live up the road there, and was just curious. I'm not 5-minute walk, and I know that it's not. It's a little uncouth, but
It is.
If you,
Just up that way?
just up that way, just up Course Street
Okay.
there.
Fun fact, Ted Bundy could make a girl disappear in 13 seconds, so
Hey.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
I know
that's.
you're good.
I'll take that one and put
Hey,
that in my
where are
back
you?
pocket.
Where are you from?
Hmm?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Oh, East. just due east. Yeah. But do you want to come home with me? Do you want to do that?
How did the mission go?
It was incredible. I didn't complete the objective. Oh, I did not complete the objective, but I assume
that was annoying the hell out of me.
I know, it took me days to learn the dialect. I don't like it.
Did you mate with the human?
Unfortunately, I was unsuccessful in mating. I was successful in procuring some trivia.
Oh!
Did you know that Ted
Our
Bundy...
secondary mission!
So we have a jingle. That's one option.
Yes.
I can't think of another sock jingle.
What if we went to fairs and
Kathy likes figures.
and set up a booth where people could just try out the socks?
Try on
Try
socks.
out the socks?
And then
Yeah,
what?
let them take them for a spin, see if they hold out through the duration of the fair, then they bring them back.
I think we'll lose a lot of socks.
A sockathon! No. We take their driver's license so they know they have to come bring them back.
Hey, I'm some country bumpkin. I hear about some booth up at the fair. Oh, free socks. I'm gonna go up there with no socks, put the socks on, and walk home.
I will follow them.
Well, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm not entirely sure that it's going to work.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Not to mention,
You
if
take
they
your
don't...
driver's license?
What if they don't want the socks afterwards?
Then I keep their driver's license.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
No. What I'm saying is if they return the socks and they don't want them.
Look, if being withholding worked for my mom for 32 years, it'll work with this. We don't give them the driver's license back until they either buy the socks or agree to go to the family reunion they don't want to go to. Oh my God, you're an evil bitch. One thing. Yes. I'm not an evil bitch. I was just raised by one.
Hey, sales are motivated by fear and sex. We all know that.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true. Sales are motivated
So-
by fear and sex.
So we gotta make socks sexy.
Or scary.
Or both. People are into that.
Like Scary Spice. She was scary and sexy.
So how do we make our socks just like Scary Spice?
I think, follow me, I think we offer them Kathy.
Oh, I'm just saying. If you...
Sexually or scarily?
Well, isn't it kind of one and the same?
Look, if you went to a booth and someone said, hey, I'm gonna give you these socks and also Kathy. You and you're just like, and she absolutely will have sex with you.
What?
Just stay with me. You, in knowing what you know about her, would your immediate reaction be, that's gonna be fun for a month, and then I'm gonna have to call the cops on her too? That would be sexy, that would be terrifying.
It just feels like we're walking a line of trafficking no one's ever walked before.
And, you know, Kathy's already kind of screwed up.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm right in the middle of this conversation that's happening currently. I'm here.
So then what did they say?
They said that they wanted me to like get down with all the sock people. They want me to like do favors for people buying socks.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Gary, you in there?
What?
You in there?
I'm talking to my girlfriend.
What are you doing?
You have a girl over? Hey, I locked myself out. You mind letting me in?
It's my dad. Hold on.
Okay.
Pop? Hey, kiddo, how you doing? How are you?
Good. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd check in on you, you know? Mom kicked me out.
What?
She did, yeah. She kicked me out for a few weeks. Mind if I stay here? Is that all right?
You don't have any bags.
I have nothing but the suit I'm wearing.
You smell funny.
While I was digging around in a Trader Joe's dumpster before this, I was trying to get those mandarins. My God. Mandarins.
Dad, I hate to say this, but I was kind of like on a date, sort of.
Oh, where is she?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I've never seen her before. She lives downstairs. Or I'm sorry, yeah, she lives downstairs.
All right.
We've only talked through the vent. And we've tried to pass some notes to each other, but neither of them has gotten to us yet. I sent a cat down there, but I don't want to talk about it.
Is that what that smell is?
I thought, yes. I can't reach down there.
Okay, you're just coming back in to get a change of clothes and then you are leaving again. How's Mark doing?
He's, doing really well.
That's good.
Surprisingly well, actually. Sorry,
That's
can I
good.
come in?
You can come in. I'm gonna forgive you. I just want you to sweat it out a little longer.
All right.
So get a change of clothes and you're going right back over there.
Of course, of course. He's dating.
A person?
Unclear. But I'm assuming yes.
Okay, well, that's still better than what we had last time. So that's
Oh,
good. That's
yeah.
good.
What we had last time.
I just thought that maybe being on his own, he'd learn how to take care of himself. Now he's dating a maybe person. He's got a cat.
Well,
I
he had a
thought
cat,
we-
yeah.
What do you mean he had a cat?
He's,
Sorry, okay? Just try.
What, so he abandoned it in the desert? Is that what I gathered from it?
I think what I gathered from it is that he was using the cat as to be a messenger.
use a cat for that. That's what pigeons
That's,
are for.
well, hey.
When
I
I'm
agree
right,
with
I'm
you.
right.
When you're right, you're right.
When I'm right, I'm right.
Absolutely. He sent the cat down the vent, and then when the cat came back, having, I'm assuming, failed the cat's mission, he did not let it back in, out of his own will.
So now.
Nope. No, you're not coming up. Nope, I'm gonna hold on to the rope.
So now it's just dragging itself around down there like a dehydrated prospector?
I would say that's
Okay.
my one assumption, yeah.
Well, it knew the rules, it didn't follow them, it got kicked out.
You know, I love that about you.
When I'm right, I'm right.
When you're right, you're right.
Right, I'm
When
right.
you're right, you are right.
Keep packing, I haven't forgiven you
There
yet.
we go. I have everything I need.
I'm running out of lithium.
Do you need more lithium?
I would love more lithium. I was just thinking about it today. I thought, thank you, I need more lithium.
Mom, thanks for coming over.
Anytime.
I want you to meet somebody.
Okay.
Come lay down by the bed.
Okay.
Hey, honey,
Yes?
I want you to meet someone.
Okay.
This is my mother.
Oh my god, I'm in my robe.
Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, whoops.
Oh my god, this is so
Oh my God, we're gonna talk about this later.
Hi. Oh.
Hi, it's
Hi.
very nice to meet you. Thank you for dating my son. I don't know many that are up to the task.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I've had a lot of girlfriends, okay?
A lot?
Not that I've slept with.
Okay.
Is that good?
No?
I'll be right back, honey.
Okay. Well, it was very nice to meet you. I expect I'll be with you in a moment.
Yes.
Do I close the vent to put her on hold?
Yes.
I'm still on the line.
How can I help you?
Huh?
Don't talk about, don't embarrass me.
Not you, honey. Just give me 1 second. Don't embarrass you how?
Talking about my ex-girlfriends and all that? I mean,
Honey, you were the one that said you used to date a lot of women and then backtracked on it. You were the one that backtracked on that very much. I didn't say a word.
All right, so we have sex, we have scary, we have jingle, and we have the option of
A booth.
a booth.
A booth.
A Kathy booth, that booth.
What if we advertise on a podcast? If you advertise on a podcast about anybody trying to solve any murder.
What is it with you and just murders all the time?
yeah, you
Girl
gave my...
can't have a hobby?
Which part's the hobby?
The podcasts. I love them.
Yeah, she gave me and Denise a book about murder for our wedding.
Huh?
That
You got
wedding
married?
gift?
Wasn't about it. It was a good gift.
Oh God, Kathy.
Kathy.
Oh, that was...
I would have got you a present.
Kathy, I'm sorry. It was a small venue.
Thank you so much, everybody. Give a big hand for Dan Humke up in the tech booth. And your bartenders, yes. And Punch Bowl! Cadillacs! Folks, we do shows here almost every night of the week. We also teach classes, so if you're interested in that, you can sign up with Cameron at the door. There's a list. We can send you some emails. We're also going to be at the Alberta Street Fair tomorrow, giving out free tickets. Whoa. Huge fan of the Alberta Street Fair. Julia, you will be there as well.
Yeah!
She makes amazing cards. They're cards that you can send out. Also, you print on bags and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Jug. What's it called? Jug Design. Cool plug. So if you're around tomorrow and you walk down, the Curious booth will be around 20th Avenue in Alberta, somewhere in there. Come by, we'll give you free tickets and you can high-five us and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. Everyone, you have fun? Yeah! All right, good night!